Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
Okay, good morning, hello, or good afternoon now there, Cancers. Welcome to your June 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. For those of you who'd like to follow me on Facebook or TikTok, you can message me there. If you got a challenge or a situation in your life you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on, all my information is either linked in the description below or the About section of my channel. So, that said, guys, I'm breaking down your monthly week by week with your challenges, your advice, and your potential outcomes for each week. And for those of you who do not know my reading style, as the cards go kind of flying here, I take the jumpers and the flippers, and then I'll clarify that up with whatever I get for an energy to them as to where they should be placed or how. That way it's not necessarily my energy choosing the cards too. So that said, Cancers, let's see what's in store here for you guys with a new month. And if you guys don't already notice, I'm in a new space here, trying it out here down at Fact TV in Bellows Falls, Vermont. So this should be fun, trying something new here for you guys, but you can still follow me here on YouTube to get your extended, to get your bonuses, your mid-months. We'll see what all this brings. Okay, I'm going to clarify the final five with the Good Tarot deck today. I'm using the Lo Scarabeo Golden Art Nouveau deck for those of you interested. I've also got the Crystal deck and the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck with me as well for those final messages. And keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. Will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest. There's always an opportunity for learning, though, within it. And there's always, whether you're a cross-watcher or it's somewhere else in your sign, there's always something to be gained from a tarot reading. So I'll put you guys up a little bit more here. It's hot under these lights too, I gotta say. Okay, what are we looking at here, Cancer? Beautiful. Also a reminder, guys, that the major arcana cards, these ones with kind of Roman numerals, are the ones that have their own specific name, such as Empress, such as Star card energy, such as the Chariot. Those are really the most pertinent points of your reading. The messages that I really want to be honed in on throughout the reading, and the rest of it's just kind of like everyday stuff. General messages. So that said, Cancer, we're starting out with the Eight of Cups energy. Eight of Cups is you walking away from something. Something that once perhaps emotionally satisfied you, but maybe it's not so much that it no longer does as much as it is about you want some more expansion, your self-expansion. You want some growth. You want a new journey, as it were. This is your challenge, whether it's to be clear in your intention with this energy, or to simply say enough is enough and it's time to move away from something emotionally there for you guys. It's a new path you're about to embark on. What your advice is the King of Wands energy. I really enjoy the King of Wands these days. He's a laid back kind of guy with a lot of spark of energy, a lot of fiery transformation, fiery passions. He strategizes well. He's a natural leadership. Could be dealing with a Leo energy or Leo time frame for this card as well here. But he pursues his dreams. He says, okay, if I can think it, I can take action on it. I can turn it into being. I can manifest it. He goes after what he wants, and he's a very honorable partner too as well. He's got the salamander. I just really got honed in on the salamander here. The salamander, of course, back in medieval times was thought of as almost like a mystical creature, much like the phoenix, because the salamander, because of their wet bodies, was thought to be able to survive fire. So they would be able to transform themselves, the calm and the fire, as it were, and transformative energy is really what the advice is with that. Why? Because you've got the star card energy out. This is one of those major arcanas. Star card energy is about Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius in your life or somewhere along the way. This is your hopes and dreams card. This is the star card energy is what makes you unique, Cancer. It's about keeping things in balance. Yes, excuse me. Yep, no, it is star card. About keeping things in balance, yes. But also about what inspires you. How are you unique? Living your most authentic self. It's also in some components about doing things in moderation as well. Much like the Temperance card's energy. But at the end of the day, it's about you finding the balance in a situation between what inspires you, what do you wish for, it's a wish fulfillment card as well, versus what do you dream about, what do you wish to bring into being, what is authentic to you is your potential outcome here. You have the Justice card energy as a challenge for week 2. Justice card energy, again, is about bringing things into balance. It's about letting go of things that no longer serve you, though, ending of karmic cycles here, Cancer. It's about you facing some reality for yourself in order to bring life back into balance. In other words, dealing with something, letting something go in order to bring the balance back into your life. Why? Because your advice is the World card. Again, major arcanas here. World card energy is all about not only a completion of a cycle, in some essence, the ending of a hero's journey so that way something new can begin, but it's also about having the mastery, having the maturity, having the knowledge in some instance in order to grow and start something new. And indeed, you are definitely starting something new because you have the Empress card energy. This is that abundance on like steroids. This is tons of blessings coming your way. Someone could be pregnant. There's a motherhood aspect to the Empress's energy. It's your pot of gold. It's looking like. So whatever transformation you're making, whatever it is that you're letting go and you're walking a new path towards, whatever emotional or maturity aspect you've brought to your life here, Cancer, you are reaping in the rewards all the way as a result of it. There is a success. The success is pointed out here in week 3 for your challenge. In other words, recognizing what it took to bring you to this place. This is weighing out the pros and the cons of a success, of a victory, of course, but and this is Cancer energy, by the way. You came into your own reading. As much as it is keeping with traditions and things, honoring traditions in some aspect of your life. What this is really telling me, though, Cancer, is that you've worked hard to achieve this something. You've worked hard to master whatever it is of your emotions, of your lifestyle, of your authenticity. As you let go of something else to bring this success, this victory to you, and you're kind of like taking that moment of pause to reflect about it. The Sphinxes here on the cards represent both those pros and cons, or the yin and yang aspect of it all, and it's you reflecting on those moments. They're ready to go again. They're waiting for your command, or the universe is waiting for your command again, when to proceed, when to move forward. But take a moment in week 3, it looks like, as you make this transition. Many of you make this transition, Cancer, to really honor your hard work, your efforts, in order to make this shift in your life as it is, or value that blessing that's just come your way. Indeed, you have the card of self-reliance. You have 9 of Pentacles energy. This is someone who's independent. This is someone who recognizes they've been lucky in a certain circumstance, abundant, has some sort of wealth in their life, which wealth is never solely monetary. Wealth is a state of being as much as it is your finance here, Cancer. But you're independent is the key aspect to this. You may find you surrounding yourself with nature, being a little bit more grounded with your energy in this new aspect of independence for your life. You may find creature comfort more valuable than human comfort at this time, or plant energy, a lot of living energy around you. What's your potential outcome, though, is curious. You have the trickster energy of the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is when there's somebody in your environment, or could be you fooling yourself even in a certain instance here, Cancer. But I really feel like somebody outside of yourself who's backstabbing, who's biting, backstabbing and bickering as it is, or taking more than that's owed to them, thieving. There could be some heartbreak as a result of this. There could be ruminating thoughts over certain circumstance as well. But somebody's trying to take more than what's owed to them, or betraying you in some way, possibly in week 3 here as well. Two of Pentacles is where you're starting out for your challenge here, Cancer, with the start of week 4. Two of Pentacles is about finding that balance in your life, weighing what opportunities are better for you, especially when there's emotional stuff going on in the background that this may be. I think somebody's jealous, actually, is what this is looking like to me now with the Seven of Swords energy. It's like you're doing so good, Cancer, for this start of the month here, and you're making so many changes in your life that somebody's pissed off and jealous that you can do you just fine, is what it really looks like to me. But back to the Two of Pentacles here. This Two of Pentacles is talking about an opportunity that may be coming your way, a choice you have to make, that you're like, okay, well, I've got all this other emotional stuff going on in my life, but whether it's finance, whether it's time management, whether it's balancing your work, your home life, your family, your career, your what you love to do versus what you have to do kind of energy, or whether or not like making that decision to walk away from something else to have more independence, to have that kind of rebirth moment for yourself here, Cancer. You're weighing them out. You are going to come to a decision, though, it looks like, and you're going to choose the one you're most passionate about. This is your advice card, is the Queen of Wands energy. So we have the Queen and the King of Wands out here. Again, very honorable, very vital energy. She's a sassy sweetheart who loves to create, who loves to pursue her passions, always has some pearls of wisdom to give, always has a spark, a twinkle in her eye, is non-judgmental, and, has a zest for life, has a zest for living. She always has her king's back, too, is the advice with that. And again, she's got like those little mysteries around her. That's why she has a black cat representing her, is to represent those little secrets in life, those little mysteries in life that she tends to hold. She's mastered that in some fashion. Your potential outcome is going with your heart. The Queen of Cups energy, she is about the compassionate listening. There may be a situation or someone you're dealing with here, Cancers, that you're just going to have to kind of like sit back and listen to, or you yourself need a compassionate listener. This could be a motherly figure, it could be an aunt, it could be a friend, it could be a therapist, something along those lines, where empathy is involved, where intuition and wisdom, she offers words of wisdom, kindness, words of wisdom, with her energy as well. So let's clarify this up with the final 5, the Good Tarot. I do not read reversals in the Good Tarot deck. And see what we get. So what other messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay. Yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, I like it when they come out like this. Okay, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? Good. Okay, so all 5 came out apparently as they should. I've got the 4 of Earth energy, the Ace of Fire. I've got Temptation, which is otherwise known in the Tarot as the Devil. And I've got 8 of Air, 8 of Swords energy, and the World card. Okay, so this is a really beautiful transformation for you, Cancers, as a 4 of Earth speaks of going with the flow. Now, Cancers are really, really emotional, sensitive beings. They need time to like cool off and go inward, have their quiet space so that way they can come back refreshed. Sometimes, though, they trip up on that, and that may be why we're seeing this 8 of Pentacles out. It's kind of like that moment where they want to walk away from something, but maybe just maybe they need to go with the flow more. 4 of Pentacles can also represent saving money for the future, saving for a solid foundation, as it were, here, Cancers. And the bank card, it's my other bank card, as it is. But what I think it's really signifying here is the need to go with the flow for many of you. Not be greedy. Somebody's maybe greedy in a situation. Go with the flow with it. Ace of Fire, again, that's the divine stepping in. We got a lot of wands out. Fire card energy is about just that. It's the same as the wands. Ace of Wands is, again, that new opportunity, that new action you take, that creative passion, that desire, that lustiness, that whatever action to take that is kind of like offered to you, pursuing your passions, Cancer. Temptation. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy Capricorn is the devil card energy. It's about materialism. It's about freeing ourselves from addictions, about freeing ourselves from alcoholism, spending habits, sexual behaviors, things that bind us, self-imposed limitations is really the card of temptation. But it's also about perseverance. It's about determination. Why? Because you have to be perseverant. You have to be vigilant. When you recognize that you have a problem, Cancers, you have to work hard at it and you have to stay true to it. You have to be determined to succeed with this card's energy if you're going to let go of those things that are not for your highest good. 8 of Air, not surprised to see this here. 8 of Airs is that stuck energy we feel. It's about feeling limited by our own thoughts, our own beliefs. It's also in some aspect a protective card. Like sometimes we can feel protected by our self-limiting beliefs and thoughts. It's because it's what we're used to. We know how to handle those things. Or we give up on hope because we doubt ourselves. This is about you letting go of doubt. So letting go of those fears, letting go of, again, those self-limiting beliefs. And that is what is going to bring you. We've got the World coming up twice now. World card energy coming up twice because as you let go of, as you change your life and you let go of, Cancer, those self-limiting beliefs, transforming your energy, let go of your doubts, let go of your fears, the I can't do this, and you live your more authentic life. You certainly have more abundance come in. This is when you master things. This is when the hero's journey begins again. This is the ending. This is what you've learned along the way. This is the maturity you have shown. And you've got all the fixed signal signs in here with it. You've got Leo, you've got Scorpio, you've got Aquarius, you've got Taurus energy completing this cycle out for you. So some of you really are having a rebirth here in June. And not surprised, it is your birthday season towards the end of the month here. We're looking at the end of June, beginning of July for Cancer as it is. So I'm going to pull a card from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck for you. I'll read from the book with that, and then for a little humor, we'll pull a crystal card energy here as well, here, Cancer. Let's see what this has to offer. To summarize your reading, please. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? What messages is there for Cancer? Cancer, please. Collective, June 2021. Okay. Thank you. Innocence. Let's see what innocence has to offer for cancers. What is Ganesha's innocence about? Innocence, the simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over even the toughest of hearts, Cancer. In this card, the lightness of the aura around Ganesha portrays innocence. By being soft and still, you give the universe the opportunity to assist you in creating your desires. Be willing to release any cynicism. Have you noticed yourself becoming increasingly critical over time? As you gather more experience, sometimes the familiarity of a situation can cause you to lose touch with your innocence. It is only natural to expect similar outcomes, as you have led in the past when similar situations present themselves in your life. Do not forget about the changes and transformations are always possible. You are being offered an opportunity to approach this situation with renewed peace. If you are making changes to your job situations, relationships, or even direction of your life path, approach this with the sense of exploration and excited curiosity of a child. Be willing to let go of the preconceived ideas that have developed over time in your mind. We touched base on this just a moment ago here, Cancer. Allow your heart to be centered and in a place of peace. Every day, call on Ganesha for guidance to renew your mind and refresh your thinking. With Ganesha's assistance, contemplate each situation you encounter. Ask Ganesha to support you. Remember to pray for your freedom of fears, worries, and unhealthy obsessions that might control your thoughts and harm your soul. Be accountable for your decisions and their results. Just knowing, that's that justice card energy, just knowing that you are responsible will assist you to take decisions seriously and with greater consideration. Blessed be. And for those of you who do not know who Ganesha is as well, it's a Hindu deity. Remover of obstacles is his primary job. He is the guru, the guy the Hindu faith praises above all else because of his upbringing, or his childhood experiences, I should say. And but he's a great one to have in front of your door, facing your door, to remove those obstacles that come in your way. For sure, he's a great one to honor. You can honor him by offering him a little bit of milk. Is his thing, his little treat. He likes sweets too. Aragonite. I love aragonite. Taurus, for me, not Taurus, Cancer. For me, what I know about aragonite is it's a deep trauma healing stone with its energies. It goes like back to past life stuff even. It says, find your center. And this is I think the key component right there in a nutshell here for you guys, Cancer, is finding your center the month of June here. Aragonite. What is it? Like iron painted flowers. Indeed, forged by tiny hammers. Aragonite forms in geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks. I did not know that. Protecting the squishy and fishy inside. Who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment, in need of a major reset. Meditation, where to put it? Meditation cushion adjacent. When to use it? When it's time to retreat to your shell, much like a Cancer energy does, or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square inside your world. Call on aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance. And blessed be Cancers. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel here. Ring that bell so you get the updates as they're posted. And I hope to see you all again soon. Blessed be.